quick overview of Pixlr Editor. So, number one tool, it's the Arrange tool. You adjust the image position, you can do width and height adjustments, you can do rotations, you can do flipping of the image, vertically or horizontally. You can invert the selection of the crop layer if you'd like, or you can even duplicate and make copies of a picture on your current layer. Tool number two is the marquee tool, or marquee select, and you can make selections based on geometric shapes like circles and squares. Right here we're doing a circle because there are oranges in the picture. You can actually do a secondary select if you'd like with that tool, or if you made a mistake you can take away that second select. So those are the marquee select tools. Here we go with the lasso select. So there's different kinds. You have freehand, polygonal, Bezier, or magnetic modes. Freehand is what it suggests. You do it freehand with the mouse. Polygonal actually uses anchors and multiple mouse clicks to make it happen. And the Bezier is kind of a fancy one where you kind of go around the edge of an image and it will use algorithms to kind of hug the shape for you so that you get a more precise cutout. And lastly, you have your magnetic, which is kind of similar to Bezier, but it's just using the freehand plus magnetic to go around the shape that you want. The wand select just makes selections based on tone and color, so it's a way for you to like highlight the background or the subject itself so that you can select or inverse select. Cropping we've seen before. You remove unwanted outer areas from an image for a better composition. So in this case we're getting the guy, which is the subject of this picture. Now we have removing backgrounds instantly with one click. We have different masking features on here. So you have the shape mask, which you can trim images using selected shapes. So again, square or circle, or using the line feature to do that. And it's just a way to isolate your subject in the picture for any project that you might be doing where you want a certain part of the picture. Like in this case, we're going to use a circle to get the head of the parrot in this picture. Another way that you can do this with masking is the magic mask, which selects images areas based on color and tone. So using the tolerance of the color, the green color in the background of this picture, you can kind of take away some of the background that way. Or you can use a draw mask where you select parts of an image by painting over the area. So you just kind of go around the main parrot area and do it that way. And another option is your lasso mask, where you can select parts of an image with a freehand selection. So we're just kind of isolating the parrot this way by using the drawing lasso tool. Gradient mask, you can create a faded masking effect to blend photos together. It's just kind of like a gradient that we used before. The push tool, you can push areas of an image out in any direction. So with the cat, you kind of do that. You have the enlarge tool, so you can make the buggy eyes or any other part. You can shrink an area of an image, so if you think something is big, you can shrink it down. Swirl right, so swirl areas of an image towards the right, so pretty self-explanatory there. And then swirl left would be the opposite. You can swirl things going towards the left. Tool number 17, restore. You can brush over liquefied areas to restore the image. So you've liquefied that and you can go restore. Easy peasy. Tool number 8, heal tool. You can repair image imperfections such as scratches, blemishes, patch. You can single point click and repair. You can infill by repairing by brushing over the area. So in this case, there was ketchup on the shirt and now it's not. The clone tool. You can select and sample an area from an image, and then using the paint tool, you can use the pixels from the source to paint over the areas. So that's how you can clone something. The blur tool, to paint a blurred effect. So you can blur out, in this case, the eye pupil. You can also do sharpen, which is the opposite obviously, so you can enhance the definition of the edges. The smudge tool simulates a blended wet paint effect, so that's another thing. We've got dodge and burn, so you can lighten sections of an image by painting over them, or you can darken sections of an image by painting over them. So that's dodge and burn. The next tool is vibrance. You can increase the intensity of muted color tones, or you can decrease the intensity of muted color tones. So kind of a neat tool if you're trying to play with color. Next tool in the list is saturation. You can increase, you can make colors more vivid, or if you're looking to decrease and make colors more muted, you can do that as well with the saturation tool. Next up, we have the temperature tool. So you can paint over areas of an image to create a warmer tone. or you can decrease and you can paint over areas of an image to create a cooler tone. So when we get into color theory, we'll understand a little more about warmer and cooler tones when it comes to color. Tool number 27 is the pen. So this is just simply being able to draw freely onto an image. So as you can see in this example, we're just kind of doing some doodles there. Tool number 28, draw. So you can paint an image with color. So that's just painting versus like the pen tool. 29, eraser. Pretty self-explanatory. Remove stuff that you've drawn onto an image. Number 30, color replace, which we will do a project with. So you can replace colored surfaces with another color. So in this case, the guy's got a blue shirt on. We're going to change it green just like that. Tool number 31 is a fill, so you can fill in an area of similar color value with another color of choice. So we're going to make this background a solid red color by using the fill. Tool number 32 is gradient. Again, makes a gradual blend of colors that transitions from one point to another. So we're going to kind of use gradient to kind of make an artistic effect of this one. Tool number 33, you can frame up images with a selection of different shapes. So in this case, we've got this male model. We're going to go kind of zoom in on the subject, and we're going to find the shape that we like, and voila, we've got ourselves a cool little frame for our subject. 34, shape, allows adding graphic shapes into an image. So this is kind of like an Instagram effect with like the little stickers and stuff. So now you can put like stars or hearts or whatever onto your layered picture. Tool number 35 is text. So you can add text to images with a variety of fonts, and you can use different colors and different sizes, formats, and you're able to spread them out. You're able to put them in different shapes. So right here you can like actually curve them, make it like a half circle, you can make it a full circle. Lots of different effects that you can do with text. Tool 36 is the picker, so you can select and sample colors from image or the color palette. So you can click it from the actual picture and then put it into your palette, and that way you're working with the same colors within your project. I do this a lot with our shield. Tool 37, zoom, magnify or minimize parts of a picture. That's a lot of mouse clicks. I'd rather do Control minus, Control plus, or over to the right there you've got like a toggle switch with the plus and minus, but this is one way to do it. Do that on the tool box. Number 38, hand pan. So you have a really large image that allows moving around an image by dragging to focus on the detail of where you want to work on it. And that, in less than 10 minutes, is all the tools of Pixlr Editor.